All right, beloved, we're fresh back from the gym. We got some sunly energies bursting out of us, and we want to get this on wax. So, like we said, we did have a necromantic, intimate conversation with Vincent Price and the beloved Salvador Dali, because they overheard me griping about all the crazy stuff going on with the financial system. And they actually had a little story for me. Besides, not the Spanish prostitute they shared masculine sex with, which was kind of not really off-putting. It was kind of right on brand for both of them, I think. Because I think Vincent's a closet case, whatever. I'm sure he doesn't share the manly energies in his mouth like some do, but I mean, he's in the mix with some of the Romanesque, Greek-esque, Urgy-esque ideologies, right? The theater energies, if you will, the thespian energies, the inclusive energies, right? Anyways, non-traditional energies aside, the conversation's context was as such that certain kinds of finance during a reconstruction period were offered to certain kinds of people. Stuff that you can't get today. Say you want to be an artist today and you just want to straight up finance your life for the next 10 years and grab like a 500,000, 600,000, 700,000 loan, live somewhere modest, and support making your art for however many years, and with the money you get, pay off the interests until you make money on the art. And at the end of your life, if you don't make enough money to sell the art and get your money back, right, you end up a starving artist, right? Because the early part of your life you were able to finance, right? That was kind of offered for periods of time. There was a guy, Igor or whatever, when I was a kid, I thought he was a cool artist because he made some of these, had extra colors and stuff, right? Wasn't photo real, right? And they're like, oh, he painted it 124 times or something like that. And I was like, that's a scam. When I got into landscaping, I was like, that's a scam. They do that in industry. They do that in construction. It's called making more work. Where you know the plan too was not that, but the supervisors on the other side who own the plan too, and the build model and the blueprints are telling you to do a certain way, and you do that thing. But you know that's not on the plan. But you don't bring the blueprints up. You're just aware of them. You just do the thing. And you record that you did that. And you make it a change order. And they find later, right? Same kinds of weird shit happens in construction. That was a little long-winded. But they financed art. They financed the things that we looked at. And this is coming because when I was talking about, man, I was interested in art as a kid. Why couldn't Venus bless me with the ability to do that? Because that's predominantly who blesses that, right? In that waveform. Well, he told me in the midst of that Igor got paid 124 times for that stupid art and he was trying to get his fucking money back and the state had to buy it back, right? So these Europeans and stuff, they were doing the same shit, same finance game everywhere. Just some thoughts. Great moments in art history were financed off your backs. Later, beloved.